Hey everybody, it's Jason Blaha here. Once again, it is time for my client Alex's vlog. And for those who are curious, yeah, we do pretty much my Dadbod to Daddy type programming, which is usually 3-day push-pull legs. Okay, 3-day push-pull legs built around the squat, bench, deadlift. Hopefully pull-ups if they're strong enough to do it, otherwise rows. And then I build in work built around what they need. In fact, I have one of my really good real-life bros just started this training too. Just put him on it with a little less work than Alex does. So again, what we do with this particular type of setup is it's for guys who are busy, right? He's got maybe an hour 3 times a week. He's got an hour 3 times a week. So if you notice, we do maybe 4 exercises, no more than 3 sets. So if you guys do the math, if you have an hour in the gym, that means you have 5 full minutes to complete each set. That's plenty of time. Okay. Only exception there, the deadlift day, we do a set of deadlifts. All right, we do a set of deadlifts, and then we do the other 12 stuff. But even then, so again, if you're taking 3-minute breaks, most guys can finish this in 40 minutes, but we have up to an hour. So I like this style for a lot of my guys, and then we kind of plug the exercises in they need. Now, we started with flat bench. Obviously, he did 5 reps, and then we drop weight, and then we do higher rep work. Then we do incline. We were doing just dumbbells, but he got an incline bench because I wanted him to get one. He said, yeah, should I get one? I said, yeah, but it doesn't fit in his rack just yet. We're going to make an adjustment because there's one of his safety arms get in the way, like one of the brackets. So what we're going to do, he's going to make an adjustment this coming week. So we just use the dumbbells on the incline, but we'll go to barbell dumbbells. So for his main press day, we do flat bench. Now we're doing incline, then we do overhead press, and then we do triceps. We do a tricep exercise. Now at the moment, we're doing dumbbells. For a little while, we were doing just press downs and stuff here. And we rotate different stuff for these guys depending upon what's going on. But for him, he's got a number of dumbbells, so we use dumbbells for this. All right, very, very straightforward. So again, 2 types of chest presses and overhead press, then we do a tricep exercise. In his case, chest has been a bit of a weaker length in arms. Overall, so we don't come in and do a lot of tricep work. One really good exercise. All right, we usually just do a heavy single for his deadlifts right now, and then we do on his pull day. So we just did 405 there. Then we do a couple things. We do weighted pull-ups, right, which you guys will see right here. Very basic stuff, weighted pull-up. We do a bent over barbell row. Then we do an upright row. Then we do a barbell curl. Again, very, very basic stuff. I program his weights. I have certain rep ranges and targets I want to hit on this stuff. And so we program around that. And granted, I've used other training for him in the past, but this is what we're doing, with the situation he's in. Because he's busy, right? He's busy. He's a dad, married, and, got other hobbies and things, and he has a career. So again, what we do, we've got to make all this work, and it works. So my guy's like this, and he actually is looking pretty decent shirtless. You guys have seen him in a testimonial. He's a little bigger and leaner now than he was then. We need to do an update. We've been talking about that. So we've just made steady progress over time. And, we've hit like a 405 squat before. We've hit like a 415 deadlift before. So, again, just coming right along. But he's strong enough to do weighted pull-ups. So that's kind of what we want. So really that Dadbod strength standard, we just have to get the bench. He can hit the whole thing, right? He can hit the whole thing other than the deadlift and the bench so far. But we haven't pushed the deadlift super hard in a bit. So eventually we'll get there. So we're setting those as long-term, like a few more years, type goals. So after we do the upright rows, we do barbell curls, right? Nice, simple, basic. So even his pulling day, we do the 1 set of deadlifts, then we do pull-ups, we do rows, upright rows, barbell curls. Simple as can be. Super, super simple. Of course, you guys see he has that reverse hyper over there. You guys know how I feel about the reverse hyper, so we use that in his training. Right? We use that in his training. So, again, nice, good, solid form on the curls, nice full range of motion. We take these to momentary muscle failure. All right, back squats. We've worked it back up. He had to back off on squats a while back, so we've been building them back up. Again, sometimes guys are like, why come a few of you guys have to back up on squats? They have things that get in the way. He also does some BJJ and stuff. We run into issues sometimes, right? We run into issues. So we're building it back up, but we're now at 300 for sets of 5. All right, so we're getting 5 reps here with 300. It's a good spot to be in, right? Good spot to be in. Happy with that. Was it 5 or are we getting 6 now? I need to check the notes. I got to go back and check the notes. Then he does good mornings. Now here's the thing. He can do sets of 10 with 300 on the good mornings now. So we got a nice solid posterior chain here. And this is what I like to see in a lot of my guys. People are like, why are you having some of these guys push those good mornings that strong? Like, because we got a reverse hyper. We can get away with it. All right, we can get away with this stuff. But again, that posterior chain strength, especially for a guy like him who's a low bar squatter, he's doing high bar right now. That's also a factor. We wanted to do high bar for a bit. He's like, I want more quads. Can we do some high bar? So we've been doing that. So when we hit 405 before, it was a low bar. So also a factor with some of this I forgot to mention, because I put up before, I think, a clip of him doing the squat. So after the good mornings, we do some lunges just to get some extra quad work, right? We want to make sure we get sufficient quad work here because we're just not going to get everything we want off of a single workout of back squats. So again, a good supplemental lift. So again, we do lunges with alternating legs. Again, finish off the quads, finish off the glutes. Of course, our hamstrings get worked pretty good on the good mornings, and then we have the reverse hypers coming up. But yeah, the reps end up being a little high sometimes on the lunges, but that's okay. Helps keep him in shape. Again, he does fight and does roll. So plus he's a guitarist, so it's something he and I have in common. He's actually helped me with my stuff early on. And he's actually been super, super helpful with me getting back into guitar. I've had people who are like, no one's giving you any instruction. Actually, he's helped me with some stuff early on. He gives me advice and pointers, and it's actually been really useful. And he's been super supportive of that, actually. So he actually is in a band and plays gigs and things. So then we finish up with the reverse hypers. So a nice, solid, complete lower body workout. And we get all this done in 3 days, guys. And this is enough for most people to make progress. You know, a lot of people out there, if you're not trying to get extreme goals, dude, this sort of training is more than enough. And people don't always realize that, right? You can get a lot done with an hour 3 times a week. You really can, right? As long as you're smart in your choices and it's balanced. All right, guys, but that's really all I have to say on that today. I hope it's been informative, and I'll talk to you guys and gals next time.